Hello and welcome to another
to car
iRacing
number
video.
08.
We are today at Fuji Speedway. So this is one of the newest pieces of content on iRacing. And this is the Fanatec Global Challenge. So, as is often the way, when it's a brand new piece of paid for content, you tend to find the grids are quite small. So we've only actually got 8 cars in total on this race. There's only 3 in the Kia, so not the biggest race. But I have to say, some of the other races have literally only had 1 Kia driver. So at least I've got a race. Not those poor fellows
You need to close the
did
gap
the
to the
earlier
guy
races. So we're just going to sort of hang back a little bit here and just let this play
You
out.
need to catch up to car number 08.
Yeah, Fuji. It's a new circuit. I have to say, it looks amazing, and then of course you've got Mount
Alright,
Fuji,
Ian, get ready.
which you'll see shortly as we round the first corner.
Go, go, go.
Just let those Cadillacs fight into the first corner. We'll just hang back a little bit here.
On your right. He's still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
So as usual,
Great start. Well done.
The usual Kia hold the tyres, which is quite challenging, especially on this kind of corner. This goes on and on and on. So, being a new circuit, I still don't know some of the nuances. I was really keen to do this because I know at some point in the season I'm pretty sure the touring cars and the GT4s come here. Oh, we have a Cadillac recovering. This last section, oh, it's so tricky because you want to accelerate, but all the corners seem to just fall away, and you just wash out if you push it too hard. That wasn't the best of exits from the last corner, so that might well have got Michael in here. He's going to have a good slipstream down this very long straight. So Fuji is definitely one of those circuits I haven't raced much in my entire gaming life, so it's not been one that's featured on many of the games I've played on consoles. So this is pretty new to me actually. And I have to say this last section is pretty technical. Just tempts you in that last corner, and I fell for it just then. Just hit the accelerator just too soon.
On your right. Still there. Clear right. Come on, Ian. Keep pushing. We might get him back.
It's a 25-minute race, Jim. It's a 25-minute race.
On your left. Clear left.
And we have a Cadillac coming back through. That always livens the situation up.
That's 20 minutes to go.
We have a spinning Cadillac.
The gap to Tuck ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds.
The only problem with having so few cars is what that means is when you get a situation where we've got quite a big difference between the I ratings of myself and Michael and Cedric, is it doesn't take much. So literally, coming second, I am going to lose I rating. That's the unfortunate thing of having so few cars on the grid. Whereas in a lot of races, second place would mean probably quite a good I rating gain. Michael takes a very different line into here, this corner here.
Okay, Ian, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Trying to hold on to my tyres, Jim.
That's the fastest lap. Your last lap time was 1:48.3.
Follow that taxi!
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Nice pass. Tuck is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.5.
But Jim, I've only just overtaken him.
Time to get defensive, mate. This is good. Keep banging out them lap times. You're now in the lead. You've just done a 149.2.
Let's try, Jim. That's deep.
Okay, Ian,
See if I
15
can
minutes
do anything
left.
about
That's
Michael's
15
toe.
minutes.
Cut that. Oh, no, I thought I cut that too much. He's still in it. Seconds enough, definitely. You see that gap starting to close in a moment. There we go, 0.9. .8. I think it's gone a bit wide there. Don't lose that much time going wide, as I found out during practice. Like you've been off track, is it? Oh, it is. Ian.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Ian. Halfway home. Fuel looks good.
Bad exit. Tempted me in with the accelerator. That slight little touch on the accelerator. All is ruined.
The gap to Tuck behind is now 2.0 seconds.
I think I've broken the toe now. I wonder if I keep doing that though. So, just a quick reminder, my delta
You're
bar at the
leading.
top
Sector 1
is
time's
in
okay.
relation
Sector 2
to
time
my
is good. You're 2/10
optimal
off the
lap
pace in
time, which is
sector 3.
currently 1:47.709. So, that's only if I can string all the laps, all these sectors together, which obviously as the race goes on that becomes
You're the man.
trickier.
Stay
As
on
your
it.
tyres start
Okay,
to wear a
Ian.
little
10
bit,
minutes
things
to
like
go.
that.
That's 10 minutes left.
Although you get a little bit of fuel offset. That's deep. Let's close the gap up because I've had a couple of poor sectors there. These tyres are going to squeal a lot in this Kia, especially at this track with these long corners. Oh, look at that. Pace has dropped right off. Come on, let's get some steadiness back to the ship.
That lap time was 1:49.4.
Oh, that's wide.
The gap to Tuck behind is now 1.6. You've just done a
Just in
1:49.0.
slipstream ranges. I'm starting to think Michael's done a better job of holding onto his tyres. Or keeping his tyres in a nice window. Ooh. Ah, it's pretty warm in here.
Come on, Ian. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this. We're matching race pace. That was 148.9.
It's one of those corners where I think can I take it faster? And then you try and take it faster and it's a disaster. We've pulled out a little bit of a gap these last couple of laps. Lap times have really dropped away though.
The gap to Tuck behind is increasing. It's now 2.7 seconds.
This just goes on. Just hear the tyres wanting to give up.
Alright, Ian, you've got half your fuel left.
Tyres screaming, "Are you having a laugh, mate?"
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
That's slightly better lap. Used to be in 148s. Just.
We're quickest at the moment. That was 148.7.
I don't think we're going to get lapped today. After last week's double lap at Watkins Glen. think. So is this going to be the last lap coming up now? Yep.
Come on, Ian. One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this.
I'm trying, Jim.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
See the long radius corners being interesting in a GT4. Just imagine the rear will want to step out there. And even the same with these slow sections.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Well, it's a shame there wasn't more cars. Look how much that wanted to wash out. I floored it just then. So we're going to hang on. Yeah. Shame it's only 3 cars, but
Well done, mate. That was absolutely perfect.
as I say,
Great win.
some people who literally raced on their own. So, from that perspective, at least I had a couple of competitors. Which does mean I've earned some championship points, which you never know, may come in useful. So the championship is based on your 8 best results across the 12 races of a season. So there might be, a chance that this could come in useful. Right, let's get pulled over, and I suspect, given the lack of Cadillacs as well, there won't be that many incidents to review this week. Let's pull it over. Have a look. Let's get my gloves off. Despite not having cars on it, it's still as physical as ever. Okay. Do TV. Race start. Wow, look at that big grid! Oh, let's get the overlays off. Oh. Cadillac going a bit wider. Oh, and then he's going to spin it. Oh, that is so annoying when you're so close to going back on the circuit and it slings back round. And I think is that the same one? Yeah. 77 a few issues. Oh, and I think it's the same one. Too much power on the way out. He's just avoided touching anything there. Oh. That might just be curbage. Looks like that's just curbage. And that is it. As expected, only a handful of incidents at race. So, let's quit out and have a look at what that's done for iRating, and safety in our big grid. So I think it will still get classed as an official event because there was in total over 6 cars in the race. So it takes 6 cars to make a race official. So strength of field 1.7, just the one split. So a nice safety rating gain there, 0.14. That, I reckon without that incident, that could probably get that up to 0.2 potentially. We gained 33 on our iRating to take us to 3321, which must be heading towards one of my highest iRatings. Whether I can hang on to that the rest of the week, because we're at Lime Rock for the TCRs and the GT4s. Lime Rock is not one of my best circuits. That's all I'll say. Okay, so Cadillacs. It looks to be Ali with a plus 62, the biggest gainer. And Cadillacs looks to be Charles with the minus 66 as the biggest loser. In the Kias, it was myself as the biggest gainer and Cedric as the biggest loser with minus 45. Choice feels harsh to me when there's only 3 cars in a race and he gets minus 45. But unfortunately, that's the way the system works. And we got 90 championship points. So far, my average, I think, has been about 110-ish for the championship. So we're sort of hanging in there on that in trying to... I should... Hopefully, it's looking quite good for winning Division 2 that I'm in. And I think I'm looking pretty good for a top 5 finish overall in the championship. So, there we go. Nice and short, nice and sweet trip around Fuji International Speedway. I have to say, I do think Fuji's a great looking circuit. That last sector, though, so fiddly. It all just wants to tip away from you, the corners. It's very, very tricky, and I can see that's going to get interesting when we go there with the TCRs and the GT4s later in the year. So, if you've managed to hang in here, you deserve a medal to have watched a race with just 3 cars in it. We did have some action though, with the bit of a challenge there from Michael. In fact, Michael stayed very close. There was a portion there in the middle there. I was thinking, oh, I may have used my tyres too much, but they seemed to come back to me towards the end. So that was good. And then I just sort of obviously pulled away ever so slightly. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.